Okay, this is a question that I think most people have been wondering about is why is the Loud House fandom, mainly just DeviantArt, I don't know, so obsessed with making sad, perilous situations fan arts? That makes no sense. Just making fan arts of the characters in life-threatening, depressing situations. I mean, I don't understand why. I don't get the obsession. Like, it's funny. I just, like, what in the world is this? And you can clearly tell that most of these people have talent with art, but then they use it to draw sad Loud House. I don't get it, honestly, but we're just gonna be, looking at these and reading the backstories, because, I don't know if you guys know this, but ones like these by JFM Studios or whatever, they have backstories. They have really, really long backstories. I've looked at them before, but the video looked horrible, so I'm just redoing it. But anyways, most people just, they show the picture, but you guys don't know the backstories, so I'm here to feed you the backstories, and you're gonna love it. So, yeah, let's get started. Let's get started with this. This is a commission, I guess. Dude, someone paid for this, because that's what I get from commission. Somebody paid for this. Somebody paid for Leni mugged. I don't know why, but, you know, people spend their money on weird things, so let's read this. Leni Loud worked another late shift at the clothing store. It was 10 p.m. and she was closing down the store. She was tired, but relieved on the workday was higher. Plus, those late night shifts might give her a raise if she keeps it up. Leni didn't have her driver's license, and her parents and older sister Lori weren't available to pick her up, so her next best option was to take the bus. She never took the bus at night time before. Her mind pondered the possibility of something bad happening to her, but she shrugged off. Real life can't be as bad as those cheesy teen dramas she watches. It was pretty cold at the bus stop as well. Leni was shivering. She regretted not wearing any leggings, but as fast she said, no, oh Christ, none of the pairs she had at home would have matched her sweater. Finally, the bus came to a hissing stop in front of her. She walked inside and sat in the nearest seat near the driver. The nearest seat near the driver. You couldn't have found a better. Freaking Jesus. It was just as cold inside the bus. As the bus was moving on, Leni looked around. The bus was practically empty in the back. Empty except in the back. Excuse me, sorry. There are three punkish-looking young men laughing and making jokes, staring at Leni. She was getting real nervous. Even if she avoided eye contact, she could still sense those three punks were staring at her. She couldn't wait to get off. Finally, the bus stop near her house approached, and she pulled on the bell string thingy, her words, so she could be dropped off. She walked off the bus, not making any eye contact with the punks, but then she could hear the three men get out of their seats. Then from the corner of her come on, fix your typos. She can see the men get off the bus, not get out of, bro. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Before Leni could walk faster, one of the punks shouted, "Excuse me, miss." I think he dropped the thing. Leni turned around. It looked like the man was hosting. She walked closer. "Oh, really? Thanks." Before she knew it, one of the other punks were a joke while the third one tried to take her purse. Leni screamed. There was no one near to hear her cries. "Stop! Leave me alone! Help!" Poor Leni struggled to keep her purse. The purse was part carrying her lipstick, scrunchies, and snacks on the ground. Despite the struggle, the lead punk smacked Leni's head around, knocking her sunglasses off. Leni struggled to pick up her stuff, but she got kicked on the side of her left arm. The punks then grabbed her cell phone and little cash and ran off. Leni lied near the bus stop, crying and screaming. She was just shaking and stunned on what happened. Meanwhile, at the Loud residence, Lynn Jr. was watching the very, very late show in the living room all alone. She then heard Lenny's cries outside. The bus stop was pretty close to the house, and she could tell those were Lenny's screams. So Lynn grabbed her lucky bat and ran towards. Come on, fix your typos. Towards Leni. When she arrived, all she could see was her big sister sitting on the sidewalk, sobbing uncontrollably. "Leni, are you alright? What happened?" Lynn asked. There were three guys that mugged me," Leni screamed. Lynn didn't know what to do. She wasn't the tender and empathetic type, but she could tell her sister was in immense pain, both physically and emotionally, so she just kneeled there, trying to find the words to comfort her big sister, but nothing came out. The following days are hard on poor Leni. She was too afraid to go outside, too afraid to go to work or school. The mugging really messed her up, and she became less trusting of other people. Leni's true self no more. Wow, that's so tragic, guys. Am I right? Jesus Christ. Did they, pay for you to write this frickin' backstory, too, or did you just do that? I'd love to know. I am sure this one, you guys, this one is very famous. I am 99% sure that if you're watching this video, you're in this, niche community of people who, care about random Loud House junk, which I do too for some reason. But if you've watched any Loud House cringe videos or cringe compilations, you have definitely seen this picture, and a select few of you might know the backstory, but I don't know if you all do, so I'm gonna give it to you. It's an intense day of soccer practice because the big game is only a few days away. Lynn and her teammates are putting it 100%, scoring goals, making impressive passes, the usual. There's a new teammate, however, named Betsy Davis. She's pretty tall and strong for a 13-year-old, which is why the coach wanted her on the soccer team. Betsy can kick a ball so hard you swear it would break through the goal's net. But Betsy's a mean girl. She wants to play soccer for her own personal gain. When she saw how good Lynn was at soccer, she got jealous immediately. As Lynn was doing fancy tricks with the ball, Betsy walked up to her. "Hey, Loud, I challenge you to one-on-one. Bet I could score a goal for you. Hurry up to chicken." Betsy stared at character AI interaction, bro. What is that? Are you kidding? I never turn away from a challenge. You're on, Lynn agreed. So it was settled. As the other girls were doing their drills, Lynn and Betsy were going at it, trying to take the soccer ball from the other. Lynn snags the ball and was about to wind up for the kick, and then suddenly, BAM! Betsy kicked Lynn's shin so hard the bone shattered. Lynn sat there screaming in pain as Betsy smiled in satisfaction. She did it on purpose. Lynn's friends and coach rushed to her aid and called an ambulance. Mr. and Mrs. Loud were notified as well. Lynn's fractured bones of the past, but this is the worst yet. She can't play soccer for the next 8 weeks, and that hurts Lynn more than the leg injury. So, it's not very much, but guys, why? Why do you guys, need sad things in the Loud House? I don't get it. It's not supposed to be a depressing show. I once saw this comment before on one of these sad things. It's like, the Loud House is not a depressing soap opera. I mean, it's kind of stupid wording, but they're right, it's not. I don't know why these freaking fans need sad freaking things in their Loud House community. I don't know, just watch the show, make some fan arts that are normal, my god. Also, you probably have seen this one, and, I don't know, maybe you think it's freaking child abuse, I don't know, but it's actually not, so, let's read it. It's a rainy Saturday evening at the Royal Woods Cemetery. Lucy Laws is just being her usual melancholy self, strolling around with her dreary umbrella looking for inspiration. Sigh, death is the best mercy we have on this planet. How beautiful it must be to not suffer anymore. Lucy sat down underneath a decaying oak tree and started reading. An hour passed by and was getting to her. Sigh. Well, friends, I gotta go. I doubt my parents would care if I come back home, but I can't miss my vampire TV show. Lucy got her umbrella and book of poems and started walking back home. She knew a shortcut right across the woods, and it was even dark around the trees. But Lucy didn't care. She loves the dark. It was nothing but trees, more trees, and a stone here and there surrounding the trail. The only thing that broke the monotony was a murky pond halfway through. Lucy would sometimes throw rocks into the pond and pretend she's drowning them. Where she stood, the pond was only 3 feet below her. She decided to throw a rock to a splish. That was cool. Sloosh. That was even better. Thud. Lucy noticed the rock didn't hit the water. Could it be a bit of land? No way. The pond is 6 feet deep all around and 25 feet across. There's no way it started to dry up. But whatever it is that rock hit, it started floating towards Lucy. All she saw was a black shape. It didn't make a sound, but it smelled awful. As it floated closer, she could tell it was a person. Mesmerized, Lucy leaned forward, but whoops, she leaned too far and slipped off the edge into the murky water. Lucy panicked and tried to get out quickly, but she took one good look at the smelly object, only to discover there was a rotting human corpse with his face eaten off. Guys, isn't that just whimsical for this children's show? To see such a disturbing sight in the dark rattled Lucy to the core. She screamed for help and she splashed right out of the pond. She crawled out of the pond on her hands and knees and ran as fast as she can to the house, leaving behind her umbrella and book of poems. Lucy reached the house, gasping for air and shivering. She opened the door and stuttered her way to her bedroom. It was late at night and most of her siblings were in their own rooms. She opened hers. Lynn was already asleep. Lucy slid on top of her bed and curled up, shivering and mumbling to herself. Lynn woke up to the sounds of her younger sister sobbing. "Oh, Luce, what's up?" Lynn asked, but Lucy did not answer. She kept mumbling and sobbing, shaking from what she saw. Guys, come on. This is ridiculous. You're adding this random freaking horror movie shit into this Loud House. Why? What? What's the damn point? Guys, come on. I just don't get why you need these sad, depressing things to get by in life. But honestly, I mean, is it really? It's not really that. It's weird, obviously, but it's not really harming anyone. It's not, sexual and weird like that damn comic I read. Christ. Anyway, it's just stupid, so, and most of you have probably been thinking about that, so, I don't know, I thought I'd make a video on it. Anyway, let's move on. How about this one? Ha 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 ha. This one's also pretty popular. I've seen it around. It was unusually quiet one Saturday morning in the Loud House. Lincoln Loud got out of bed to use the bathroom. As soon as he opened the door, slash, a bucket filled with water drenched him from above. Oh, really, Lewin? Lincoln moaned. Lewin popped out of the shower curtain. Looks like you paled to avoid that gag. Haha, get it? Lincoln got annoyed, but it was typical for Loon to pull pranks at everyone. During lunch, Lincoln made himself a sandwich. He looked away as he was getting peanut butter from the fridge. As soon as he took the first bite, he felt something squirm in his mouth. What the heck? He pulled off the top slice, but only see worms moving around. Ah, he screamed, a familiar giggle behind. You know what they say, Link. The early bird gets the worm. Ha ha ha. Not only did that gag gross Lincoln out, but he was pretty angry. A few hours later, Lincoln decided to play his twerking zombie simulator thing from episode 2. Okay, guys, I've never watched the freaking Loud House. I don't even know what that is. If anyone knows what that is, please fill me in. I'd love to know. He has twerking and dancing on the second floor near the stairs. Llewyn snuck up behind him and yelled, "Boo!" Lincoln got startled, making his simulator game fly off his head and tumble down the stairs violently. It took a while to see where it landed, but Lincoln found his game broken near the top. No, not again, Lincoln shouted. He stormed up to Llewyn's room to scold her. He had enough of her stupid pranks. He slammed her door open, but he can only find Llewyn at the car. Dude, chill. What gives? Llewyn asked. Where's Llewyn? She broke my game, Lincoln yelled Llewyn aside. She's on her way to the Buzz and Run Cafe doing a comedy gig. Lincoln stormed out of the house and ran to the cafe. He noticed the garbage guys didn't pick up today's trash. Then Lincoln got an awful idea. Later at the cafe, freaking Christ. Llewyn was telling her usual jokes. A few people were chuckling. It was a tough crowd. Then Llewyn had to pull out the big guns. Hey, who's up for some PG-13 jokes? Before she could even start sploosh, a bucket filled smelling moldy garbage fell right on top of her. Well, was it the same garbage that Leaf Lard was eating? The audience gasped and then roared with laughter. Lincoln pulled out from behind a curtain and shouted towards the audience, I always knew my sister was trashy. More audience laughter. Luna was utterly shocked that Lincoln would do such a thing. She teared up as she noticed the audience laughing at her. She cried and stormed out of the cafe, leaving Lincoln feeling a bit guilty. Guys, what? Like, Jesus. Do you have, like, a tragedy fetish or something? Honestly, I don't even know. Alright, guys, don't worry, I'll give you a slight spoiler here. This is not Guts, by the way. I don't know if any of you thought it was, but no, it's not Guts. But, you know, let's find out, shall we? It was the best day ever for Leni Loud, a cute boy in her science class named Adam, as around date. Leni secretly always wanted to wear. She would fantasize about walking on the beach together, going shopping at the mall, and going on a double date with Lauren and Bobby. The date went fine. They went to a local cafe and dined. Well, Leni did most of the talking, but Adam didn't seem that interested. Nevertheless, Leni felt so happy. When Adam dropped her off to her house, she insisted that he meet her family. Adam refused. I feel like it's too early for us to see each other's family, babe. Gasp. Oh my gosh, she's calling me babe. Does that mean, like, we're an official couple? Lenny asked, sure, said Adam. Yay! Lenny swirled away. Adam drove off and Lenny rushed out to tell Lori the big news. Wow, that's literally the best news ever. I'm so happy for you, sis. Lori said, I know. I just can't wait to go on more dates. Shop to get the mall. Call him. Shop at the mall. The next day, Adam picked Lenny up to go to the mall. Yeah, sorry I didn't want to see your family, babe. I'm kind of shy like that. Oh, no worries. There'll be plenty of time to meet all of them, said Lenny. A few days had gone by, and both Adam and Lenny went on small dates. He was nice to her, but for some reason he kept looking around as if he tried to find someone. But Lenny didn't notice. A few days had gone by, and Lenny didn't hear a word from it. Then one night, when she was, hey baby, I miss you. Come see me at the park at noon. Lenny got excited and got ready immediately. Wait a minute, Lenny thought to herself. Adam didn't talk to me through the last few days, and now he wants to see me? He must be throwing us a pride party for me. The hazy Lenny got more anxious. Wait, I should do something special for him. I'll bake him a pie. Llewyn taught me how, so I got this. It's noon at the park, and Lenny was carrying a disfigured plum pie. She saw him, his cute face in the distance, smiling, but someone else was with him, a girl. It was Rebecca Slater, another classmate of Lenny's. Adam? Lenny approached the scumbag. Lenny, what are you doing here? Asked Adam. Silly, I got your text. You told me to meet you here. Am I ready for the surprise party? Thanks for coming, Rebecca. Lenny smiled. Oh, Rebecca left. Oh, hon, you went through a whole week pretending to date this idiot? Lenny's smile was wiped off. Pretend? Look, Lenny, Adam started to explain. I only asked you out to make Rebecca jealous. We went out, but now we're back together, so I don't need you anymore. I don't know why you got that text. That wasn't intended for Rebecca, but you said you loved me, Lenny teared up. I must say, hon, it was a smart move to dupe the dumbest girl in school, but then again, it's not hard to trick Lenny Loud. Rick sneered. Adam! Lenny sobbed. I made you a pie. I worked hard on it. It's plum! Adam jumped back. I'm allergic to plums. You're trying to kill me. I didn't know. Lenny cried more tears. Rebecca knocked the pie off Lenny's hands, making it splatter all on her chest. Get away from us, you arv slur. Christ, girl, calm down. Adam and Rebecca walked away on Lenny slumped on a tree crying her heart out. She was used and abused as... Guys, he said... They said the thing! They said the thing! Used and abused! They said the thing! As her tear-stained eyes stared at the broken pie, she muttered, worst surprise party ever. Oh my god. Guys, I hope you like my voice acting. I know it's pretty good. Okay, so which one shall we do next? I'm looking, oh yeah, here, this Lori one. This one has also been seen a lot. Okay, next up we'll do the Bill Cipher and, Lola Loud. Why not? Lori and Bobby have been together for 5 months already. Happy 5-month anniversary, Bobby Boo Boo Bear. Lori cooed to her boyfriend over the phone. It felt like yesterday since we went out, Bobby replied. I have something for you, babe, but I want to give you at the one place where we had our first date. Oh, Bobby, you literally shouldn't have. I'll be there ASAP, okay? Lori grabbed the keys to her family van in her front. On her way out, Mr. Lodge shouted for another one. Lori, if you're going to be driving that van, be sure to bring her back for 6. Your mother and I have special plans for them. What, are they going to make another damn kid? Sure, whatever. Lori sighed as she headed out the door. She then got in the van, turned it on, and went off to see Bobby. As she drove in the neighborhood, she felt her phone vibrate. Maybe it's Bobby again, but Lori knows not to text her back. That's dangerous. She kept her eyes on the road driving. Soon she felt her phone vibrate again. Another time. And once more. Is it an emergency? Does Bobby have something really important to say, like trying to change the date location? Or could he be hurt? Lori's still driving, anxious to look at her son text, but she couldn't see an opportunity to pull over and stop since there are so many cars and junk in the street. If I just keep straight and constantly glance back and forth at the road, I'll be fine. The road's straight. Besides, I'm only going 35 miles an hour. It can't kill me. Lori then pulled out her phone to see 11 new messages, but they weren't from her. It was just spam from a teen magazine she was subscribed to. Apparently, she gave them her phone number without paying attention. Nevertheless, Lori was still fixated on their new house. Ooh, a steamy romance between Chad and Grace. Crash. Lori smashed against another person's parked car, destroying the van's front. The airbags were deployed, but did more bad than good, bruising Lori's left eye. Glass shattered and cut her in several places. She was conscious for a couple of seconds, then passed out. Several hours later, Lori found herself in a hospital with her family and bodies surrounded her. Lori! They all shouted. Oh, thank God you're okay, Miss Loud said with tears in her eyes. What happened? Lori asked. You were in a car accident, hun, Mr. Loud said. The van needs to be fixed, but that doesn't matter. We're all just glad you're still with us. Lori felt so stupid and guilty. Do you guys know the details of what happened? That doesn't matter right now, babe. Bobby held her weak hand. Just wrist up, okay? Here, your sisters and brother made you these cards. Lori read each and every card from her family, telling her that they love her and hope she recovers soon. Sad sank into her. She knew now that she will never text her again. From that day forward, Lori will never take her life for granted ever again. Guys, I have a fun idea. What if they read this and showed this picture to them? To the people in driver's ed class, you know, I think that would be really effective. What do you guys think? If I had been shown this in driver's ed class, I think I would be a pretty good driver, guys. You know, I think I would be like a race car driver. You know, I would be really, really good, guys. If I was read Lori's lesson. Now let's read Lena's death. Oh, there's no story of this, guys. Come on. You can't just put Bill Cipher and Loud House crossover and then not have a story to it. That's just not fair. Oh, let's do this dream-looking thing. I'm fine. Guys, like, what is this? I'm fine. Fake smile, guys. Like, this is actually insane. Oh, this one's pretty popular, too. Poor Bun Bun. It's a beautiful summer morning. Lincoln Loud woke up early with his dog, Charles, licking his face. Ha ha ha. Charles, stop. I'm getting up, Lincoln laughed. Charles hopped down and made his way out the door. Lincoln got dressed and is about to make his way to the bathroom dresses. Yet he noticed something's missing from his room. His Ace Savvy comics were all stacked, and his toys and our calendar are in their place. Then he looked at his bed, gasped, Where's Bun Bun? Lincoln checked twice under his bed and around the desk. Checked under the covers and behind his laptop. He scurried to Charles to see if the mutt took him, but alas, no Bun Bun. Maybe Mom was washing him without telling me, Link thought. He went up to her. Mom, have you seen Bun Bun? I can't find him. Sorry, honey, I haven't, Rita replied. Are you sure he's not in your messy room? Ugh, I looked around 3 times. Lincoln was panicking and frustrated. He asked Lori and Leni, but they wouldn't touch that filthy stuffed bunny. He then asked Lynn Lucy, but all he did was point and laugh at the fact that he still had a stuffed animal. Luna and Loon didn't know either, but they said I'll let him know if they find him. Lisa hasn't seen the stuffed bunny, but couldn't understand why a regular could be so attached to a toy. Being 4 years old, she probably couldn't grasp the idea of sentimental value in things. Lincoln then went downstairs. Maybe Bun Bun is around the living room. Soon he saw Lana standing behind the couch. Lana, what are you? Lana jumped. Ah, Lincoln, I just found him like this. I just found him like this. I didn't do it, I swear. Right beneath Lana's feet laid Bun Bun, torn to shreds. Lincoln's stomach sank before his knees did. His eyes watered as he saw his most valuable possession violated. Why did you word it like that? Why did you word it like violated? That sounds like it was like touched or something. Jesus Christ. He cried for half a minute as Lana looked up with great sympathy. Lincoln looked up at his sister. Who did this? Who? Before she could answer, Lola snaked her way behind the couch and looked at her pathetically. You should have answered my question yesterday, Linky. It was then that Lincoln We'll never wear those damn noise be gone earbuds again. Bro, what? Jesus Christ. Oh, I was on... Okay, what is this? Oh my god, Requiem for a Loud. Dude, that's like some freaking deep poetry fan fiction of Loud House. Like, depressing, sad, depression, fan art, fan fiction, Nickelodeon, the Loud House, like, crying, sad, oh my god. This is from chapter 11, which is centered on Lewin, bro. Luna's been hit pretty hard by the fact her little brother will die in 2 weeks. She's so depressed that she stopped doing jokes and puns. She also had issues sleeping. Thus, the eye bags on her eyes. So in this chapter, Lincoln finds Luna in the living room watching videos Shiko recorded of himself back when he was younger. So this drawing is taken from the part where Luna hugs Lincoln, who hugs her back, as she admits to Lincoln why she's been avoiding Lincoln recently, since she doesn't want anyone to see her cry. This is one of my favorite parts of the fic, and I gotta give thumbs up to the author making an amazing chapter for Luna, considering the author doesn't like Luna. Bro, guys, okay, why? Serious question. Do you guys have a fetish for freaking Lincoln Loud dying? I'm being serious. Like, why is Lincoln always freaking dying? Wake up. Wake up, Linky! Wake up! Doesn't even say that. Oh my god. The end. Dude, I don't know freaking Requiem for a Loud. I don't even know if that's how you say it. Freaking Requiem.
Requiem.
Oh, I'm right. It's Requiem. Guys, I'm literally an actual genius. It's Requiem. Like, okay. Let me have this. Freaking duck, dude. The ending of the... Shut the duck up. Guys, what? Is this one still from Requiem for a Loud or what? Dude, I don't even know. Lincoln, are you alright? Leave me alone! Christ, Lincoln, calm down. Oh, this is an artwork based on the Loud House fanfic named First Love, written by underrated hero who also wrote Requiem for a Loud. In this fanfic, Lynn falls in love with a guy named Ryan in a dojo where she practices martial arts. Of course, Lincoln dislikes the guy, but he just says go through because he wants Lynn to be happy. But this is Loud says, guys, I feel like I've looked at this freaking fan fiction before, and it's like Loud says because he like ends up in a relationship with Lynn. Of course, it's always freaking Lynn, dude. I don't even know. Requiem for a Loud, I found you. Why is his hair brown? Like, oh my god. After Lincoln ran away from his friends, a dangerous storm appeared. Fearing for her brother's safety, Lauren went to the Archer of the fighting. After a long exhausting search, she found him with the Japanese bridge in the park. Bro, like, what is this? My god. Oh, sad cartoon pictures. Yeah, guys. Oh, we got Mabel and Dipper. Guys, look at all these. These are... Okay, this one's funny. I've read this. This one's ridiculous. It was 9 p.m. on a Friday, and Luna just got done playing a small game at a local restaurant. The crowd loved her and her new bandmates. She only just met them a couple weeks ago. They were about the same age as her, but all go to a rival school, but they're all cool with each other. Luna got done packing her gear and headed to Chunk. Is it Chuck or Chunk? Bro, I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Chunk, because that's what it says. Chunk's car where he'll load up the instruments and whatnot. Then Luna spotted her bandmates in an alleyway socializing and talking about the gig. She walked up to them with a big friend. Dudes, that gig was awesome. We were rocking the joint. You guys are the raddest bandmates ever. Then she noticed a potent smell coming from them. They were all holding beer and whiskey out. She asked, what are you doing in this alley? And what are you drinking? Nothing, love. Just some beers to celebrate our first gig. Want to join in? Because he said love, I'm going to assume he's freaking British. One of them asked. Luna knew they're all too young to drink and would get in a lot of trouble. She hesitated, but one of her mates put a bottle in her hand. Come on, Luna. All the famous musicians drank when they were our age, even Mick Swagger. Luna worships Mick Swagger, and if he supposedly drank beer when he was a teen, then what harm could be done? Just one beer, and that's it, right? Luna took a small sip and cringed at the bitter taste, but she didn't want to look lame in front of her new friends. So she kept drinking. She then grabbed a second bottle, then a third. Luna was starting to enjoy the taste and getting really tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Oh, everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Okay, ignore that. Here, Luna. This tastes much better. I swear I can do a better British accent than that. Without hesitation, Luna took a big gulp out of the liquor bottle and felt really hot inside. What do you mean by that? After a while, she got dizzy and started to lose her balance. Luna fell to her knees and her gag reflexes kicked in. One of the boys in the band mocked her. Uh-oh, looks like this one got greedy. Suddenly, Luna threw up all over her and ground, and with her so-called friends laughing at the sight. Chunk then walked into the alley. Hey, what's taking so long, blokes? We gotta go. Chuck or Chunk? Oh my god, is it Chuck McGill from Better Call Saul? Dude, oh my god. The bandmates ran out scared while poor Luna was still kneeling and puking. She felt so stupid to give in to peer pressure. Chunk ran up to Luna. Luna, are you okay, love? Luna looked at Chunk with tears in her eyes. Chunk, she sobbed, please take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. I know, I'm such a great singer. Like, guys, what? Like, what is this? Jesus Christ. I was gonna say something, but if I don't draw Rule 34, we humans are attracted to tragedy. Is that freaking? Did you just pull it out of your ass, bro? I don't even know. I swear I was gonna say something. I forgot. Great. You might like. Bro, what is this? My god. I thought that was a sad drawing, but that just looks like a screenshot. I don't know. You know, might as well read the other two. One Wednesday evening, Lola and Lana Loud were in the room doing their thing. Lola was having a tea party with her stuffed animals and dollies, and Lana was taking care of Izzy, her pet lizard. After putting Izzy back in his cage, Lana wanted to have some fun with one of Lola's little dolls. She wanted to put a doll in Izzy's cage to see if he'll attack it, so Lana spotted a random Barbie-like doll on the floor and picked it up. What do you think you're doing? Hissed Lola. What, you're not playing with it, so I'm gonna borrow it for a minute, Lana replied. No, that's my doll. You can't borrow it. Lola yanked the doll of her twin sister's hands, and Lana tried to take it back. The two girls were battling out in a tug-of-war with the little doll until, pop, the doll was pulled apart in half. Lana, what? Bro, what's with the flirtatious squiggle? Lana, look what you did, yelled Lola. I didn't do that, you did, rebutted Lana. But I totally did this. Lana pulled out a few of Lola's dolls out from under the bed with their hair cut off. Gasp, you monster! Lola clenched. Lana also pulled out the big kid scissors from under the bed and threatened, I'll do it again with all your dolls. Lana rushed toward Lola's doll collection, but Lola pushed her back. The twins fought tooth and nail, slapping each other, pulling each other's hair and cheeks, and occasional bites. The rest of the Loud kids can hear the two fight, but ignore it since it happens all the time. After a couple months of fighting, the girls are all stretched up and tired. Lana, you're the worst sister ever. I want you and your dumb animals out of my room, commanded Lola. Make me, said Lana. Lola then tried to push her twin sister out of the room, but Lana grabbed the big scissors and cut part of Lola's hair. As soon as Lola saw the golden strands floating over her face, she went berserk. She grabbed the scissors from Lana's hand and stabbed her in the arm. Ow! Ow! Lana screamed in agony. The rest of the Loud family can hear Lana crying loudly and rushed to the twins' room. Lola couldn't believe what she had done. Regret immediately flooded her mind as she saw poor Lana holding out her arm in pain. The rest of her sisters and Lincoln looked in utter shock and tried to help out Lana. What did you do, Lola? Screamed Lori. Lola just stood there, staring at the floor in disbelief in what she had done. Soon Mr. and Mrs. Loud stomped in the room. What in the world happened here, Mr. Loud cried out. Bro, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lori, stop spanking Lana. Lana, you're such a baby spanks. What is this, guys? What's going on here? Jeez Louise. Guys, like, this is some psychotic stuff here, and you're just making it funny, bro. I don't know. I don't even know, dude. Oh my god, okay. One more. Promise, that's it. Lisa Loud is ready for a big day. She'll be presenting her latest invention to a group of investors. I'm not if they're impressed with it, they'll buy the rights and pay Lisa a huge amount of money. But money is just a social contract to the precocious Lisa. What she wants is her invention to be mass-produced. It's a super carbon filter, a machine about 6 feet tall that looks like a metal palm tree. It uses electricity to fund its power, but its sole purpose is to recycle carbon dioxide and oxygen at a much faster rate than regular trees. This invention will revolutionize the fight against climate change. With the SCF in the back of a trailer connected to Vanzilla, Lisa's ready to go, but she forgot her notes in her room. She quickly ran up the stairs to get them. The invention is still outside, waiting for its master to come back. Guys, did you really have to word it like that? I really don't like that you worded it like that. Clunk, Lynn threw a football, accidentally hitting the SCF. Oops, Lynn rushed towards the invention and noticed a small part fall. She quickly put the fallen piece back on, even if she didn't really know where it went originally. Sure, it'll be fine. Lynn scurried off nervously with her football. As soon as Lynn left, Lisa came back, not knowing what had happened. Mr. Loud drove Lisa downtown to one of the corporate buildings where the meeting will take place. Inside the meeting room were a group of investors with fancy business suits and intimidating faces. Lisa got her notes and got ready to present. Gentlemen, I present to you the super carbon filtrator. Put it around any major city and the air will be much cleaner, Lisa proudly shouted. How's it work? One man asked. Allow me to demonstrate. Lisa turned on the switch and the SCF roared awake. Seconds went by and the invention started to shake violently. Lisa was confused and started to bang on the thing, but it shook harder. What is this Meet the Robinsons ass situation, bro? I swear this same exact thing happened. With the frickin'... This is like a mix between the scene where Lewis is at the science fair and the scene where the bowler hat guy is showing Lewis's invention to those weirdos. Dude, I don't even know. Do you guys even know me, Thompsons? You should. The professor stood up from the chairs, frightened. Then something inside the thing exploded, causing the part of the room to catch fire. Everyone rushed out of the building, which is now blazing with an inferno on the top 5 floors. Everyone in the building got out safely, but few had minor injuries, including Lisa. Firefighters ran to put out the flames. One investor yelled at Lisa, "Your so-called invention nearly killed us. Plus, it caused millions of damages. I knew not to trust a 4-year-old, no matter how many Junior Nobel Prizes she won." Junior Nobel Prizes she won. Everyone gave Lisa dirty looks as she's sighting on the ground. She tries not to cry, but she did. She's still a 4-year-old after all. Guys, oh my word. Jeez, let's Mary and Joseph this is just a Meet the Robinsons situation. Lisa's just Lewis. Breaking Lisa? Wait. Is that a Breaking Bad reference? Because she's like science? I don't know. I'm just going to connect it to Breaking Bad because I want to. Okay, well, that's going to be it, guys, because I have a migraine. So, bye. Maybe there'll be a part 2.